Today we're going to be looking at the Xbox Series X and S performance targets for Forza Motorsport, and also talking about whether Halo is actually going to be moving over to Unreal Engine. Let's get into it. What is up, guys? Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. As always, welcome to the Major Ben Gaming channel. As I said in the last one, I am going to be starting a podcast over the next few weeks. It's going to be on Monday. If you are interested in becoming a panel member, we already have a few people, but if you are interested in it, let me know, join the Discord and send me a message there, and we can definitely talk and look to get you a permanent place, as there is a couple left on the panel. So without further ado, let's get into this video though. So today we're talking about, let's start off with Halo. I think would be a good place to start. So it actually is saying they are sending out a survey at the moment, and you can take a look at the survey here on Twitter. You can see on screen now that Rebs Gaming has put up a picture of this survey, and it asks whether people are done playing Halo Infinite and whether 343 is doing basically a good enough job on feedback and stuff. So that has been going around recently, and I can imagine that a lot of the answers are going to be no to this, because to be honest, Halo Infinite has just not had the best support. Now, I love the game. I think the single player campaign was really good. Graphically, it was a huge upgrade from any Halo we'd seen previously. I really enjoyed it. I had a good time, but there's a lot of people that are disappointed with the support they've received since the game has launched. Now, obviously, this is a multiplayer game with kind of, you know, comparing to games like Call of Duty. This needs to be something that is pushed very hard, with lots of updates regularly, new maps coming to the game, you know, decent battle passes and stuff, and I just don't think they've been there with that. So this survey has been pushed out recently to people, and that's something that's happening in the Xbox community right now. But this leads us on to the next article today, which is actually talking about Halo Infinite seems to be all over the gaming news right now, and sadly not for the reasons you'd want it to be, obviously, hence we're talking about things like this. Following Microsoft's recent round of company layoffs, we've been hearing a lot about restructuring at Halo Dev 343 Industries, and a new report sheds even more light on what looks like a major shift for one of Xbox's biggest franchises. To sum things up, Bloomberg reporter Jason Schreier has gone on record to say that 343 Industries has, after a drawn-out process, decided to move over to Unreal Engine for its next Halo project. That project is supposedly Project Tatanaka. I'm not going to attempt to pronounce that again. You guys can let me know how much I butchered it. The rumored Battle Royale game being co-developed by Certain Affinity. What exact shape this project will take is reportedly up in the air as well, as this game is still evolving. This switch to Unreal Engine will start with a new game code named Tatanaka. According to people familiar with the plans, that project, which 343 is developing alongside the Austin, Texas-based game studio Certain Affinity, started off as a battle royale but may evolve in different directions, the people said. So that's very interesting. Obviously, actually talking about a battle royale, which is something that people desperately wanted for the current Halo game, and Unreal is good for that kind of thing. We've seen the success of Fortnite. Unreal is just an engine that it does work very well, especially Unreal Engine 5 and 5.1. We're seeing more and more support for the next gen systems and things like that. So that's something to kind of be excited about. I don't think they'll be switching over the current title, because that would be way too much work for them. But it seems like maybe that 10-year, which they talked about, 10 years of support for Halo Infinite, is not something that's going to be actually set in stone. It seems like they may be kind of giving up a little bit. It may be like they're already talking about the next title. I don't know. It's being leaked already. I'm not sure. I don't know how I feel about that. Let me know what you guys feel like down in the comments below with that. So quickly on to the next thing. First, reviews for Age of Empires 2, which, as you can see behind me, I've been playing it. I think is amazing. I think the graphics are absolutely insane. Windows Central has given it 9 out of 10. CG Magazine's 8 out of 10. DualShock's 8 out of 10. Always surprises me. All round, very good reviews. Now, this is great news, because this is, although it's a game that's launched many years ago, this is a remake for the consoles, and it's first time it's launching on Xbox, I believe, the consoles. I don't know, maybe it has a long time ago, but very recent kind of strategy game like this to come to Xbox consoles, and it's doing well. And also with the success of Hi-Fi Rush, which I've also been playing, even though I can't say the game. Hi-Fi Rush is phenomenal game, and that's two very good, decent games that they've launched in 2023 already that are doing extremely well, and the reviews have been very good. So that's amazing to see. Now, on to we have one game delay that I want to talk about before we get onto Forza, because it's not specifically an Xbox game, but obviously we talk about all gaming here, and it's unfortunately Jedi Survivor has been delayed. Now, it has only been delayed by 6 weeks, which will now be released on April 28th. It's disappointing, but they have said it is specifically for the polishing phase. They want to make sure things are really ironed out. The game is not going to be, you know, severely disappointing, laggy. If you remember, the first Jedi Fallen Order had a lot of performance issues on every device, console, PC, across the board. It really was not a great launch, and they need to avoid that. So I am more than happy for this delay to go ahead. Yes, it's disappointing. It would have been nice to have it in March, but at the same time, getting this game right, making sure it's as good as it possibly can be. It should have no performance problems. These are running. This is a next-gen only game. This should not have any problems running. It should be just perfect all the way through, and I hope that's what they're taking this extra 6 weeks to make sure it's done, because if they've delayed it for 6 weeks and it still comes out unpolished, not going to look good for those guys, because it's just, you know, it's one of those things that just, with a delay for polishing and then you don't get it polished, just makes it look a bit bad. So let's hope that that is not the case here. And on to the final bit of news today, which is the thing I promised in the intro, Forza Motorsport. Now, we are seeing on both Xbox Series S and Xbox Series X, we are seeing ray tracing on track. This is not like Gran Turismo ray tracing in the you know, the garage and stuff. So developer Turn 10 Studios has confirmed that Forza Motorsport will be running, I should change my camera over here, at 1080p 60 FPS on Xbox Series S, while obviously the big brother Series X will be hitting 4K 60 frames, which is great news. We love that. But 1080p, very respectful with this kind of thing. So the team hasn't specifically confirmed whether Xbox Series X will contain the game's ray tracing feature, but given this is built from the ground up for Microsoft's current consoles, we'd expect it to feature, with both ray trace reflections and global illumination present. So it is saying here, actually, maybe I am wrong, that it's not confirmed, but from what I saw from the trailer and stuff, I know they were running on the Series X, but I'm pretty sure they mentioned in the original case that it's going to be ray traced on both consoles. But before I get myself you know, knickers in a twist, I take that back. You know, we'll have to wait and see, but I'm pretty sure we're going to see ray tracing. If it's only 1080p 60 and not even 1440p 60, I for sure think we're going to see some ray tracing available on those systems for sure. I just think we would not. It's not something we wouldn't see on the next gen console, even the Series S, which obviously is a lot lower machine. It's less teraflops. The RAM is a lot less, but I can imagine that one of the reasons they may have even delayed this is to push as much out of these boxes as they possibly can. They'll also be in the polishing phase, making sure things look as good as they possibly can. So we'll have to see. But yeah, that's it for this video. As I said, leave a like, subscribe if you enjoyed it. Again, podcast, if you're interested in being a panel member, come down to the Discord and the comments and stuff, and you can get in contact with me and we can discuss things. And yeah, if you're just a viewer, then look forward to the podcast, because it's going to be something we do every week on Monday nights at 8:30 p.m. UK time. So I'm extremely excited to get this thing going. It's been something that I've wanted to work on and wanted to start for a decent amount of time now. So I'm excited. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye now.